Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. And this is Forlan, strokes it back. Howson gets over and intercepts. Deftly away.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders, we've seen that all so often, and he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. First quarter of an hour gone. Thinks about the shot, played out wide, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for the run, picked out brilliantly. It is a corner, good chance.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Onana with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Forlan, distributed tidily. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Palmer. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he welcomes it in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Schneider. Palmer. Timber. Neymar. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely weighted ball. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Batistuta. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Neymar! Straight from the top draw! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Gerrard. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 21, Johan Cruyff.
And that's a throw.
Number 23, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 14,
And here's
Cantona.
Danny Olmo.
Number 17.
It's a sharp little ball here. Played in by Gerrard.
Bale.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Cantona. He's had it taken off him. Neymar running with intent. O'Reilly. It's Neymar! Oh, crossbar! Well taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Gerrard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Onana. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Please.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Aston certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Now it's Hullet. That is a brilliant interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's DiMarco. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a sharp pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pinches it off him. Couldn't squeeze it through. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And this is Batistuta. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! And he has kept it out somehow!
Onana actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Hullet gets it away. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And it's DiMarco. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Hullet. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. GERRARD. Spread it left. Italy are looking to break at pace. Chips it through. And this is Dembele. He's found a way through. Dembele! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a look.
In he goes again! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice! And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some
And
first
now,
half
to all
thoughts?
members of the
Aston
crowd,
will be
I'd
pretty
like to
happy
ask
with
you
the
to
way
join
they've
me in
performed so
wishing our
far.
birthday
They
boy
remain
a
calm after
very
going behind,
special
and they were
birthday.
able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's
Substitution.
1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Aston have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing, and he's got the beating of his man. And this is Neymar, and a chance! And it's a goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Italy have their lead.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Palmer receives it in a good position here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Neymar looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Field, number 23, Palmer. Number 18, Onana. Number 7, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 20, Bale. Number 22,
It's Timber.
O'Shea.
Timber's cross.
Number 8, Fernandez. Substitution in progress.
And this is Neymar. Great ball. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 3 coming up. Towering header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Cruyff. A heavy challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Hullet. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
The final 5 minutes. And here's Cruyff, looking for the run. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Aston really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Space for him to turn and look.
Indicated.
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
He won't be happy with that one. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. And he was alert to it.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Del Piero really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So a breakthrough already. And that's been drilled in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a really well-measured ball. In again. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Mexico are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He has found the way through, and that takes a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he can thump it away. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gerrard. And here's Del Piero. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Saka. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti, who's set up 1 goal so far. Pullet. Saka. Gerrard. And Silvestre. And he welcomes it in. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Cleared without hesitation.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Cantona.
There will be
Vinicius
1 minute
Junior
added time.
pinches it off him. He's found a way through. Oh, good take in a good area. And that is the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Estoril are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few
Terrific effort! You got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Oh, super ball! Played out towards the right wing. In by... Oh, great leap!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Diaz. Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Mexico. Number 21, Cantona. Number 22, Bukayo Saka. Number 23, Vinicius Junior.
Mexico still have the cards to affect this game.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Bale.
18,
That's been
Didier
cut out,
Drogba.
well played.
Number 10, Bale. Number 5, Neymar. Number 17, Bellingham. Substitution.
Costa Curta. And here's Bale. And it's Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. There's the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Knocks it into space. Lovely feet. Now it's Yamal. He's having a hit! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Hullet. No way through there. Now it's Yamal. Chips it through. And this is Marmouche. Mexico needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's it. Mexico have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He leaps for it! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused. Mexico
finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Gerrard. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Mexico restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Chance! Goal! Mexico! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Mexico with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need...
Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mexico go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's going for goal! Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bernardo Silva kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Batistuta. He's looking wide. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And here's Neto. Rijkaard. Gerrard. That is good strength. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
A sharp little ball here, and the counter is on. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Saka. Now the ball in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Mexico claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alvarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Totti is offering a right smile there.
He's found a way through. Trossard. Towering header! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
So what can they make of this? Pedro Neto, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Great vision. Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. A hefty challenge. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Mexico now in a position far more desirable.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And here's Totti. Alvarez. He'll try from distance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea have their second corner now. De Bruyne plays it short. The ball goes in. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Silvestre. Can he get on the end of this? It's a throw-in. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini cuts out the pass. Hullet threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. And it's Gerrard. And here's Cantona. And here's Hullet. Tries to pass it. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And he's done it again. He's got
There will
his
be 5
second.
minutes added time.
Mexico visibly comfortable, now up by shoots! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that means and that will be the final act. Mexico have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Cantona, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. And he's cut it out. Well, they've got it again. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect.
And the shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. South Korea already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. O'Reilly. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Pullet. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's O'Reilly. Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Son Heung-min. And that is a little undercooked. Schneider. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? It's a loose ball. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's taking no chances there. The ball's gone astray. Kimmich. Oh, it's come loose. Pullet has created one goal already. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. South Korea up by one goal at the halfway point.
Please kindly remove any cars.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair
stadium.
reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
South Korea leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. South Korea currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Belletti. Now Otto. Cannavaro. O'Reilly. South Korea are still that goal to the good. No, that's been intercepted. Baresi is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. That's destined for the flank. He has found a way through.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bullet touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Have to go that way.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Over to the right flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. It's Son Heung-min against the crossbar. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicked it back promptly.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great chance!
Substitution for South Korea, number 20, Son Heung-min. Number 7, Gullit. Number 22, Roberto Carlos.
Balletti.
Number 5, Fernandez. Coming on the field, number 21, number
Great vision.
18.
What a letdown when you've
He's having a shot!
Silvestri.
He slid it. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the...
And a header! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
South Korea definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal. And it's Zanetti. Picked out brilliantly. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kimmich gets across and deals with it. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the... And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Kane. And he shoots! And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And this is Kane. Kimmich. Vermeer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative. And both teams still
And if
very
you do
much
have
in
a
it.
chance today, please take some time out
Either
to give
side
your
holding
support
back
to our
here.
better
It has
stadium
been
fund.
quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice looking ball. Messi. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Neymar. Great vision. Oh, super find. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kvaratskhelia wants to run onto this. Shoots! Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Alvarez.
The two coaches are
Number
signalling
19,
changes here, both at the same
Zakaria.
time.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 15.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Number 17.
Nicely spread.
Gerrard.
Bale has it in
on the
a
field.
wide position.
Number 21, Karl-Heinz
Munich
Rummenigge.
really might just
Number
end up
13,
kicking themselves after that.
O'Shea.
That could
Number
well have been it.
14, Luis Diaz. Number
Well, it didn't look good for a
33,
while, but
number
that
7,
was brave
Bale.
defending, and they got away with it.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
It's Kane! Oh, good finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Messi.
4 added minutes has
4
been indicated.
extra minutes added on. Gerrard. Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. Paris ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. Rummenigge. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter,
Hello,
a
everybody,
strength
and
in any
the
team
announcement
has to
now.
be at
We'd
the
like to
heart
ask
of your
you all to
defence,
kindly stay
and I'm
seated
afraid
during
they
the
were
match.
found...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Bullish header! Sleuth, and it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Dembele.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Chips it through. He's found the way through. Kane! Classic Kane brilliance! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Azar, very much a man of this moment. And it's Kane. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Munich are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Alvarez is getting up there!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. It's Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well read, nice interception. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Zanetti. And here's Kane, gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Real chance, shot at goal!
Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nedved. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Munich probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Away we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
He has a look up, so no flag here. Ronaldo looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Kimmich. Maldini. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's intervened well there. Nedved. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Still just a single goal between the sides. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Zanetti. Yamal. He leaps for it. It's in. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Neymar. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Probing pass. Hazard looking to receive it in space. And it's made it. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Zakaria, number 15.
That's a decent clearance.
David Elleboom, number 17. Yamal.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Neymar.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 18, Hullet. Number 13,
Great vision.
O'Shea. Number
Now,
41,
can they get him away?
Rice. Number
Rijkaard.
7, Bale. Number 14,
Neymar.
Luis Diaz. Substitution.
And here's Del Piero. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Rice. Played out towards the right wing. The less said about that pass, the better. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. This is a promising build-up. Tevez. That's very neat. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zanetti. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you very much for your
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably 2 things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Brilliantly cut out. And he can clear it away. De Bruyne. Good, strong midfield running here. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckenbauer clears it away. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
David Villa. Still goalless. Messi. And it's Timber. Nicely spread. Looking for options for movement. Alvarez! And he's done it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Nijmegen restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's De Bruyne. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Here comes the corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Triol gets it away. Nijmegen are looking to go forward now. Driven in. And that should get the job done. He's in a good position here.
3 minutes at a time.
Alexander-Arnold short changes him with that pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Henderson makes the interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
To all members of the crowd, I'd like
Caution
to
certainly
ask you
not
to
on the
join me
agenda
in
here
wishing our
from both
birthday
sides.
boy a
Yeah, they're
very
ahead, Peter,
special
but they can't
birthday.
afford to get too
Substitutions
complacent.
taking place.
They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The teams separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. And Dijk does well to stand up to him. De Bruyne, who's set up 1 goal so far. Sonny. And it's O'Reilly. Now Timber. Now it's Owen. Searching pass he's played there. And he's running through. João Pedro! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break...
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, great leap! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Played out wide. Sané. Messi gets into a good position. De Bruyne. De Bruyne makes a move down the right. And that's a simple one for the keeper. João Pedro. Looking for the run. And this is Lucas Moura. And he's managed to get free.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Lucas Moura. Doku. And it's Messi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Threads one in. Decent chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, De Bruyne.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 18.
Nijmegen really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the
Coming on
ball
the
up front,
field,
make sure it sticks,
number
and
8,
sustain some pressure.
Number 11,
He's picked his way through.
David Alaba.
It's tries a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
We are glad to inform
So
you
what do you
that
take
today's
away from it all,
matchday
Jim?
programs
I think
are
we just saw a
available from
team
stands
winning
located by the
by
gates.
playing to their strengths.
I'm sure
There was
they
a
will
clear
make fine
picture of what they set
souvenirs.
out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. And here's Kane. And here's Sané. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. And this is Kane. Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Ball's gone out of play. Messi receives it in a wide position. And it's Timber. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Shomorodov, and here's Osimhen. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. "15 minutes till half-time. Sané. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. De Bruyne skims one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shomorodov! Off the post! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
O'Reilly. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne, good, strong midfield running here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's been hooked away. This is a promising build-up. He shifted it to the flank. Not where it came from. That is a brilliant interception. Xabi Alonso. And that signals the end of the first period. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Oh, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. Back on the way then. Doku. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. That is good alertness. Osimhen. Over to the right flank. Kajolu. Nice sequence of passes, this. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, there's the clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Sané. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, nicely intercepted. Saliba, Chouameni, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Doku, De Bruyne, and it's O'Reilly. That's destined for the flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. O'Reilly's cross. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Kane.
The two coaches
Number
are signalling
19,
changes here, both at the same time.
Messi.
A case now
Number
of complete
18.
control.
Coming on the field. Number 10,
Shomurodov.
Alvarez.
Conte,
Bale.
and here's Inzaghi, and it's made its way to him.
14, Gerrard.
It's the keeper's ball.
Substitution in progress.
Great defending, strong and determined. Zanetti gets into a good position. And he's had it nicked away. He's had a shot! And it's in! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, he's been caught
2 minutes
napping!
has been indicated.
Dani Olmo. Now De Bruyne. Now it's Alvarez. Not a hint of offside here. It's run loose here. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. De
Just a
Bruyne
quick
picking
reminder
up the
today,
Man of the
please
Match
refrain
award,
from
and
parking
no
outside
surprise
this
there.
stadium. Thank you very much for your
Well,
cooperation.
after all of that... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Tries a shot! They've scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Busquets, and it's Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. And the pass is intercepted. Messi! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
This might spell Alvarez!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. PK. Now that's well seen too. Messi, very much a man of this moment. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Timber. Messi. Xavi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now Van Dijk. Messi. Busquets cuts it out. Alvarez shifted it to the flank. Sane has it out wide and in space. And it's O'Reilly. Messi distributed tidily. Now it's Doku. Referee's given a throw. Oh no, what has happened here? A hefty... it's a foul, it could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Drama over the penalty spot. And that's a tiny finish! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Now it's Alvarez. Now he's got space here. Oh, super find. Messi, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't...
And we've reached half-time.
Manchester are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So, into the second half. Triol. De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Iniesta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking here to chip it through. Cleared away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Iniesta, good driving run. And he's in on goal. Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. That'll be a throw-in. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Sané. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Alvarez. Number 19.
So we have movement
Sané.
on both benches.
Number 7.
Well, what a
Doku.
game we have on our hands
Number
here.
17.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much
Coming on
class
the
from
field,
both sides.
number
The next
9,
goal is going to be so
Bale.
significant.
Bale. Number 11.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution in progress.
He tried running through him, but he was not having it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great ball, and he's in here. Van Dijk can get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's on it, can he get away? Counts. Shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cout is offering a right smile there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Baresi
Added minute
tries
has
to
been
clear.
indicated.
Scholes. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to get it away. And that will be the final act. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw,
Volunteers
Peter,
for each
with a
block.
good mix of
Please report
action
to the
and
staff room
plenty of talking
immediately.
points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this little guy, Rico Lewis, might not be tall in stature, Peter, but I love the way he's able to shift around the pitch now and adapt to different systems. Obviously, he began his career as a right-back, but more and more now we're seeing him drift into midfield. And he's actually become a very neat and tidy passer in shifting the ball about. And I think he's going to go on to be a much stronger version of what we see now.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Lewis. And here's Semenyo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. Now it's Alvarez.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Koundé tidy with his distribution. Mukiele. Goulet. And it's Mukiele. And it's Messi. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. De Bruyne. Goulet. Rodrigo. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Arda Güler. This is a promising build-up. Rodrigo tries to pass it through. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Semenyo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread to the right. It's a promising position. No way through, so back it comes. Pavard. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Modric. Space for him to turn and look. Modric takes a shot! Rodrigo is flagged offside. Semenyo, and it's Modric. Nicely weighted ball. Now De Bruyne, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi, who's looking wide. Sané, oh that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Semenyo. And he's picked it up out wide. Koundé. Lewis. And here's Goulet, and he's in, and the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Spain have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Semenyo! Goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Alvarez. Messi. Number 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Coming on the
sides,
field, David
Spain
Villa.
have
Danny
broken
Olmo.
through. It's 1-0.
Bale.
Look, you can't deny
Substitutions
that it's a
taking
blow,
place.
but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Manchester really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Manchester really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Goulet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
David Villa, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Danny Olmo, and time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Just a quick
And
announcement.
after all
It
of
is now
that, Jim,
time for our
what are you
special
thinking?
lottery.
Manchester
Please grab
just
the tickets
didn't
you were
look
given when you
terribly
walked in
sharp,
through the gates.
Peter. Nothing wrong with the effort or the industry. They simply couldn't turn it on when they really needed it once the goal had gone in. There was only going to be one winner.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Alvarez. Ambitious ball here. Now and De Bruyne! No goals as yet. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Nicely weighted ball. Good take. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Messi.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zanetti. Portugal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And this is Sané. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's undercooked that. Doku. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And it's Rijkaard.
There will be
Timber.
1 minute added time.
Threads one in. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Now on sale in the stadium hall.
Substitution on the field. Messi. Coming on the field.
So once again,
is
we're underway.
Number 8.
Manchester have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Maldini is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Silvestre. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Crosses it in. Beckenbauer tries to clear. This their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Rijkaard. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Scholes. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. O'Reilly. It's a good ball out wide. De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank. And here's Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now Timber. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Not the most accurate pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Alvarez. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 7, Doku. Number 19,
And it's Bale.
Sané.
This
Coming
is
on the
intriguing.
field,
Next
number
goal
9,
critical.
Kane.
Well, a goal either
Number
way at this
13,
stage would qualify as a steal.
Number 11, Dirk Kuyt. Bale. Substitution in progress.
5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Kane. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Kane.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, super ball. Maldini. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It was a very good
And
game,
we
played in the
continue
right
now with
spirit,
quick
with a
request
fitting
for support
atmosphere,
through our
and I
charity
think football
fund,
won this
Chance in
time.
Football.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
And here's Del Piero. And here's Bale. And that is expertly dealt with. Cannavaro. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Cruyff. Zico. Spread to the right. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Fernandez can see things others simply cannot. Doué. Gerrard. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. The ball has bounced loose now. Good running, strong and purposeful. O'Shea makes the interception. And it's Cruyff. And here's Del Piero. It's played through for him.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's very neat. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Del Piero! Goal! Estoril! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Del Piero really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 20, Alessandro Del Piero!
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Gerrard. And it's Zanetti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
Estoril
to make sure
go
to
in
put
at
any litter
half-time
in the
with
bins
a
provided.
1-0 lead.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Estoril just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Estoril leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Zico. Zico gets flagged offside. Zanetti. O'Shea. And it's O'Shea. Now it's Bale. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Ronaldo. He's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to clear it. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not a bad try by any means. That'll be a throw-in. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Alessandro Del Piero!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Can he get on the end of this? And that's an errant pass. Goes long and straight. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great defending, strong and determined. Drills one in. And that was very necessary. Pirlo. Pirlo going forward. Threads one in. He is through here. Lofted it. A header! Oh, it's hit the post. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to play it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this? Roberto Carlos out-muscles him.
Minutes at a time. Substitutions taking place.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Fernandez did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific.
So that's it, it is all over. Estoril are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Oh, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Oh, what has happened here? And again! Off target by a whisker. Zanetti. Fierce, close defending. Well, that's a little loose. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Vinicius Junior driving forward. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one? And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He went for the corner. Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Azar. Saliba spots it and intercepts. No goals as yet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's hoisted clear. Nicked it back promptly. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gerrard makes a dash for it. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Maldini. Now it's Azar. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! Oh, it rattles the bar. In again. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Vinicius Junior. That looks a decent ball. Oh, just skips past it. Real chance! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Aston are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case.
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're underway for the second half.
Aston can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Spread out to the left. It's a good run down the right. It's come to nothing. Maldini. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Threads one in. And this is Pele! Hangs one, it's towering header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Beckenbauer. It's Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Yamal gets into a good position.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought. A straight red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Pele.
So changes
Number
afoot here,
18,
and from both sides.
Hazard. Number 21, Johan Cruyff. Number 5,
Schneider. Schneider
Number 6,
going face to face with his great rival. Oh, great
Coming on the
defending.
field.
That needed doing.
Number 14, Cantona. Number 19, Schneider.
Well, height could
Number
make all the
20,
difference on these set pieces.
Number 15, Hullet. Number 3,
He's rising!
substitution.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh no, this does not look good. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And they've got a throw. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer. Half an hour gone in the second half. The only breakthrough then... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's got away, and he's managed to get free. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Teruzzi must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Hakimi. And they win it back again. Hakimi tries to pass it through. Throw it. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Gerrard. Schneider. Very nicely done.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So
Quick
what do you
reminder
take away
today,
from it,
please
Algin?
have your entry
Aston
tickets at
definitely
hand,
impressing
as
me
it's time
here,
to announce today's
especially
winning
the way
lottery
that
number.
attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim.